Welcome back to my channel. This is Tiffane. I'm doing a second video today, y'all, because why not? And I had a lot of coffee, so I got time today. And I'm not working today. So let's get to it. Today's topic is, why is this generation's dating scene so trash? Like, yes, I know not all men suck, or female, whatever you're into. Not everybody is bad. You know, there's a bad bunch and a few. But let's be real. Toxic culture is thriving. There are the future juniors, you know. There's the city girls, the city boys, blah, blah, blah. Get to the bag, make his pockets hurt, love bomb, gaslight, breadcrumb, block, unblock, block, spinning the block. It's just a mess. Like, how are we living in this right now? Like, back in the day, they was getting married and having babies, and that was a man for life. And now it's like, new man, who this? Every couple of days, every couple of weeks, every couple of months for some of y'all, for some of us, for you, me at an era too. I mean, not an era too, that was a few months ago. But anywho, you get what I'm saying, you know, like the temporariness of relationships and the lack of value on them nowadays. And, you know, the way like certain people just want certain things and hookup culture and blah. It's a mess. Like, men will literally tell you anything. I'm speaking from a heterosexual point of view. So like any LGBTQ, do with this information what you will, because, you know, it probably applies to you in some way. But yeah, they will say anything to get a little something, something. They'll literally tell you you're the love of their life. Run with it. Or they'll gaslight you or breadcrumb you or love bomb you. You know, get your attention hooked, get you drive, get you clinged on, you know. Feed into your delusions or your romanticized version, and then you just get in your head and you're hanging on to this potential and this lust and this blah, blah, blah. And when I say you, I mean me too. Like, I'm speaking from experience. But you know what I mean. They will say anything and everything to get some punani. And then leaving the girl feeling dumbfounded, lack of value, self-esteem issues, and everything in between that comes with the ghosting afterwards, need be. Or the, oh, I'm sorry, I just wanted to be friends. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought it was honest from the start. No, you wasn't, because you know you was love bombing me. Now you're trying to make the girl look crazy because you got her hooked, you got her attention, and now you're trying to back out because you got your punani, and now you're finna bounce to the next punani. Man, you go on Tinder, you go on Bumble, you go on Hinge, and they're all supposed to be dating apps. Wrong. Man, everybody looking for a hookup buddy on there. Love is not dead. I've literally had somebody love me, and I was so used to the toxicity. I hadn't found real love yet. Like, I had a boyfriend before that. But even then, that relationship was kind of just like a learning thing, an experience, you know? Like, I love all my experiences. I'm not downplaying the relationship. I learned some things. But, yeah, I had never been genuinely loved. You know, there was always some promiscuous intention behind it. And this time, this man really loved me. Like, he tried to give me the world. And I left him for someone so temporary that even to this day, I'm hooked to this person that I left him for. And we're not even going anywhere. It's like we block our own blessings when we're attached to these delusions and these love bombs that we're fed by these men that are low vibrational, that just want some punani. And we block our blessing by this man that really loves us, wants to nurture us and care for us. And you've seen the memes that are like, oh, like when so-and-so texts you, what are you doing at 1 a.m.? And you like, ha, 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 ha. But the nice guy texts you at like 6 a.m. and is like, good morning, beautiful. I hope you have the best day ever. And you just like, we are in that era. And it's just like crazy. I mean, because even I don't think I've ever had that intention with someone where I'm just like, yeah, we're I don't want to do anything other than be a FWB. No, any relationship I've probably pursued has been to pursue a boyfriend. Every relationship, any relationship thus far. Granted, yes. I mean, I'm a firm believer in hooking up on the first date does not really matter. You know, it just depends on the guy with the lack of maturity on that level. You know, whether the guy is like, oh yeah, got her, easy, next. Or, you know, we was just feeling each other. So you can't help that connection. I mean, yeah, girls are like, oh, wait 3 times and all that. I don't know. You know, to each his own. You know, I'm not finna judge nobody, and I'm not finna judge myself for my preferences. But yeah, you know what I mean. So it's just like, what's up? Like, I love living in my delusional world, but I've gotten to, like, with my love life and romanticizing and being a lover girl and la la la. I'm never gonna stop loving due to all these like messed up guys that just want to do whatever. That's not in me, you know. That's between them, their mamas, God, and once again them and their inner demons and whatever they, you know. I've seen 20-year-olds ready to get married, and I've seen 27-year-olds still wanting to pursue the hookup culture. So it's like, I've even seen grown men, like when I worked at this place, and like grown men still on that. Like, it doesn't change with age. It's literally just person to person. But why is it so predominant? If you're a good man, you know, comments is right there. I'm single. I mean, I'm learning myself, you know, and I got a few inner demons, but you know, nobody's perfect. More than a pretty face too, so don't get it twisted. But yeah, it's just crazy, you know. And then, like, on top of that, girls will get mad at another girl over a man. Girl, check your man. That's your man. You worry about the girl. That's your man. Your man knew what he was doing. Why you mad at the girl? The girl don't know you. Check your man. Worry about your man. I mean, granted, like, I've seen some girls and I'm like, oh my God, you left me for that. I can't help if he likes gremlins and that's his preference. But don't try to spin the block after you've been with a gremlin, you know. Keep that energy. Like, if that's what you feel worthy of, do it. But I don't even downplay women sometimes, so I shouldn't say that. But like, I do have my toxic tendencies too. I'm not perfect. Judge me if you will. I'll still sleep at night. But yeah, it's just this era of dating and then, you know, wanting to find real love but not knowing who to trust, because, you know, there's people that will carry this on for years, and then like years later you'll find out their true colors. Or there's people that will just drag you, like breadcrumb you, and you're just like eating the little bits, and then bam, they dip out on you. And my biggest pet peeve, the fastest way to trigger me is to ghost me or ignore me or not communicate. The lack of communication in these nowadays relationships is baffling when it's grown people. There needs to be a communication class from K to 12, because there's no way at our grown age, I'm 24, but like at our age at this time, that we don't know how to say what's on our mind, and we don't know how to discuss how we feel, express it, and blah, blah, blah. Or if you're busy, saying you're busy, not waiting X amount of days later to be like, oh, sorry, I was busy. Girl, boy, I know you had to use the bathroom at some point. You could have picked your phone up while you was on the toilet, and kept it moving. So spare me the busy talk. Because what's his name? If Obama in the middle of a meeting, he got time to call Michelle Obama, and he the president of America, or Prince Harry over here abdicating the throne and taking the lesser thing, or even Prince Edward abdicating his throne for love, and your man can't text you back, or not even your man, or your boo-boo, whoever, you know, the boo who's not your boo, you know, that guy. It's over. And if you're like me, I'd be like, no, it's not. Like, pride, like texting. Like, you finna answer me. You finna say something. But, you know, I'm a little bit excessive. You know, there's 2 types of people. The people that take the ghosting and they're like, all right, bye. And then there's the people that are like, no, come back. What are you doing? What'd I say? Huh? What's going on here? And that's me. But, you know, as a girl, he did it. You're not crazy. Whatever you feel, he did it. What did he do to get that out of you? Because you got to keep in mind, if you were crazy from the get-go, y'all would have never started. So what did he do to make you crazy? We are never crazy. We are made crazy. So whatever they tell other people is a lie. The man was the problem. Hold me on that if you want. I don't care. My females know it wasn't us. We weren't that way. But yeah, it's just crazy. I just thought I'd touch on that topic a little bit briefly and be like, what's up? Where is the love? Where is the genuine love? Where is the men, the husbands? Don't nobody want to be married anymore? Don't nobody want to love no more? Is this a lust society? Are we just strictly driven by our sexual desires now? Or the temporariness or the lack of meaningless connections through tantric sex that is a sex exchange of energies? So when you messing with blase, blase, blah, you taking your energy because you mixing energy, let alone if he depressed, you finna start feeling some type of way. And then soul ties. The more raw sex you have, the soul ties. So it's like you could have a one-sided soul tie, and that'd be even more toxic. You start feeling a connection with somebody, but the connection from their point of view is not there. I mean, granted, yes, there's the connections that are there. Like, yes, soul tie forever. I have one of those. It's starting to turn one-sided, but like, I'll always have a connection with him. But, you know, you got to be mindful of that. And I don't think people really focus on that. They're just like, yeah, punani, or yeah, I need to get my back broke, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But like, sometimes when I even engage, you know, family, if you're watching this, my bad, but like, I'll sometimes just have strictly like inner demon release, blah, 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 you know what I'm trying to say, and just stress relief and just keep it going. So I have my tendencies too. Sometimes I just need, that's my way to, you know, people do punching bags, run. Mine is, you know, we're going to keep it PG, but you know what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, I mean, I'm no relationship specialist. I speak strictly from experience, you know, and I have quite the amount of experiences with the dating scene. And that's why now I'm just like, whoa, step back, because you don't even know what you want anymore. And you're getting played left and right. And now you got people that you're up here and they're right here, and you're bringing yourself down to here to match their right here. And it's just like, it's just levels to this thing that are just completely disoriented and just unbalanced, and that are just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Heal first, attach later. That's where I'm at right now. Granted, I'm still spinning the block every now and then when I can. But, you know, it's just like love. Authentic love. I don't want no fake love. Don't smile in my face and talk behind my back. I don't want that. You know, if you don't like me, be over there, you know, or don't tell me you love me and like gas up my head and make me fall for this delusion and then go ghost me. You could have stayed where you was at, you know. I don't know why men sometimes feel the need to go out their way. There is PTSD attached. You will ruin a woman's whole perspective. Stop it. Stop it. You have a mother, and you will not realize the damage you are doing until you have a daughter. And if you need a little more details on that, listen to Violent Crimes by Kanye West. And that can let you know the basis in a digestible manner. But yeah, I just think the dating scene is just very, right now, just like heebie-jeebie, you know? We'll bring back the real love. Or like, you know, don't love bomb. Just keep it real. And I feel like men are just scared to say things because they'll hurt a girl's feeling. Depending on the age, the conversation can be held and the conversation should be held. You know, set the intention up front. Don't just see where things go and blah, blah, blah. No. Is you trying to date or is you trying to get busy? Like, set the tone straight up. That leaves any headspace, any overthinking, overanalyzing. But also be mindful, if you are going to engage in this, there is a slim chance you will catch feelings on the female's behalf. I don't know about men. I don't have a men's psyche, but Girls catch feelings, so be careful who you engage with when you're in that. But yeah, that's my little tangent because I've clearly been hurt before. But that's the beauty of a healing girl era. You know, they can't hold us down for long. Females are resilient, you know. Men are resilient. We're all resilient in our own aspects. But cut the crap. Cut it out. Be you. Be true. And like, you know, explore. I've learned you got to stop. Like even this man, like this security guard lives outside my neighborhood. He told me, stop being wifey when you just a girlfriend. Stop being wifey, because then you're going to get comfortable with you being wifey when you a girlfriend. And no, there ain't no ring on it. Man, what I look like cleaning up for you and cooking for you and you ain't even put a ring on it. Bye. Bye. You think I'm finna be your mama, tuck you in bed and kiss you at night? I will be. I love, like, I'm submissive, like, when it comes to a man. Like, I love nurturing men and their mental health and them as a person. But I do realize what that security, because this conversation was like a week ago with him. And I was like, you know what? You're right. You're right. Stop being wifey when you're at a girlfriend stage, you know? Have fun. We're young, you know, but there's still people getting married and stuff now. Like, this is completely aside the fact from people in happy marriages, you know, happy go lucky. Do you? That's happy. You're good. But this is for my ladies, and I won't even say the streets, because we ain't in the streets. But yeah, the streets. Not the streets, but, you know, in the dating scene. We got to be more mindful. And accepting red flags as red flags. It's just hard, man. Because, like, one big thing I'm working on is intuition versus trauma. And I sometimes don't understand the difference between the two. Like, not even sometimes. I don't. I really don't. Because sometimes I'll let my trauma act as my intuition. And then I just end up making a cycle of where I had these old toxic traits come into these new relationships and taint these new relationships because I haven't healed from the old relationship. And then it's just a cycle of me and trust issues and everything just going round and round. But then also the pattern continues because there are men that will just continuously gaslight, love bomb, breadcrumb. And if you don't know what that is, Google gaslight, breadcrumb, love bomb. They're tactics used nowadays, whether you know it or not, you're doing it. But, you know, you live and you learn. It's inevitable. You know, have fun while you're at it. I love the dating scene. I mean, I don't mind meeting new people and experiencing new things and blah, blah, blah. You know, you never know how you'll find the one. I'm preferring more organic now, like versus the actual dating apps. I usually only use the dating apps if I need my ego boosted, and I will just match with people. And I'm like, oh, he's cute, and I match with him. Bet I'm up there. But yeah, anywho, none of y'all's business from there. I'm saying too much. Cut the camera. But yeah, you know, the dating scene is an interesting place. I hope it shifts. I don't know if this is just our generation or what's going on. You know, social media and, you know, entertainment and everything and music, just how the culture's set for us. But love will be found. They say you find your one, they come to you. God, it's been 24 years. I'm still waiting. I just moved, new address, new house, but you can find me. But yeah, lady, moral of the story, you're never crazy. He did it. And communicate. Say how you feel. Mean what you say. Say what you mean. It can all be so simple. Just a simple text message, just saying, oh, I'm busy, or oh, this happened, or oh, I love you, or I adore you. Give people their flowers while they're here. Don't just wait, you know, like after my dad died, I realized how fragile life is and how quick somebody can be gone. So like when I'm interacting now, and I think it's just a trauma like mechanism right now, and I'll probably stop eventually. But I lay all my cards on the table. I'm finna tell you I love you every day, or I'm finna go above and beyond to see you, and I'm gonna try and see you every day, or see, not every day, but like I'm trying to see you once a week or something. Like if I really want to see you or something, I'm going out of my way to see you, because life is fragile. Tomorrow is not promised, you know? Yes, we're young and whatever, or even if you're old, like, you know, you never know your timeline at all. So like live in the now. Tell people you love them. Tell people you need them, you appreciate them. It's not a shame, like, you know, just check out for one another, you know? Bring back the love. Like, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Communicate. That's all I want. That's the only basis, probably. That's how I should have started the video. The power of communication. It don't even take much. Or even if somebody sends you a message. iPhones have these brand new breaking news things called reactions, where you can send up this, question mark, or emphasis. Acknowledgement. Woo, we love acknowledgement. Crazy. You don't even have to type anything. All you do is swipe. But you know, rocket science for some people, but you know, to each his own. All I'm saying, communication goes a long way in healthy relationships. Now, of course, there's oversharing and over-explaining, and that's my field, but it is what it is. You can never say you never know how I feel. But yeah, I hope everyone finds love. I hope everyone finds love within themselves, because love starts from within and grows outwards. So if you can't love yourself, how can someone love you? Let's never settle, man or female. We are all worthy of love.